Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, and we got some extreme break risk going on. We have a psychic drone, high female. So if we take a look at Crimson, she is very upset, minus 30 there. If we take a look at one of our grid link pods, we got a minus 8, and that's because we saved those psychic harmonizers from before. So we have 75% drone resistance for all of our pawns that are on the grid network. We are going to be making some changes to the ship. We don't need, there's no point in having the oxygen harvester here if we're going to have really big oxygen tanks and an oxygen reclaimer. So I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct that. We're going to stick this grav lift in that spot. We aren't using the shield, so we're going to deconstruct that also. And we're going to go ahead and put one of these heat absorbers down. And then we're going to do some on-planet oxygen gathering. So we'll have a couple small tanks here. We might find spots to put a couple more small tanks in. But basically, while the ship is here and connected to our outpost, we should be able to harvest oxygen on the planet. And then we should also be able to just kind of empty these tanks into the ship to help refuel it with oxygen a little bit quicker. I'm hoping to get up into space today. We do have 2 of our prefab geothermal plants up, so they're making 6,800 watts of power. We have another one queued up down here. We can just put the blueprint right up over it, so we don't have to deconstruct first. We can just let them deconstruct or build over it, and we'll get, some materials returned when they build it, when they are ready for that. So it is basically providing 3,200 more watts of power. And if we take a look at some of our plasma infrastructure, you can see the last couple days have been pretty nice on power generation or plasma generation from power. So 3 currently up. I think I'm just going to go ahead and put plans down for all of them. And we'll just get to them when we can. They take 140 plastiles, 6 advanced components, and then 12 of the prefab components. We've been doing some hunting. We were really, really low on plasma for a while. So I figured we'd convert some meat and leather. And we might not need to do all that conversion. Here we did move our fabrication bench over. We got the manufacturing bench in so that we can make those prefab components. And then I did put in some local storage since we're actually doing crafting with materials. So we're keeping all of our components, isolinear, prefab, and EPS relays on this shelf. We're keeping unfinished things on this shelf. Then you can see uranium, gold, silver, plasteel, steel, and our vaxstone blocks. But we are going to start making a bunch of gravelite panels. Fear cluster available for us. Is there anything that we necessarily want? Advanced components could be all right since we're crafting those now. Hackberry, laser sniper rifles, melee. What does this come with? A pulsar could be really good right now because of that droner. Shooting, advanced components. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go ahead and let's get everyone inside the outpost for now. Children included, and mechanoids as well. We'll accept this guy. And not too terrible. I would say that looks about as bad as what we just fought off. So, not a huge deal. It is very close. It is very, very close. That's a mechanoid. Go ahead and beam home. Anyone else? Let's beam you home. Okay, I think we're all right. And less cover on this one. It deployed in the ocean. Mortar. That's kind of what I want to take care of first. Combat supplier. Okay, I'm gonna leave some of these people. Oh, Gotti, who did you get beat up by? Health-wise, Burns. What did you get burned by, my dude? Oh, we were hunting boomalopes. Let's see. I kind of want to avoid including our females that are about to mental break, right? So let's do Gilbert, Crimson, Scotty, you're already injured, Macy. Let's grab all these guys and let's head down this way. I am concerned about the auto mortar. So let's take a look here. We have 13 charges, so we could beam our melee folks in and then beam them out. So that would be 2 site-to-site transports times 3, so 6, and then site-to-site transports are 2 each, so that's a dozen. A dozen charges. We have a dozen charges. Let's turn these guys on just in case we have an emergency and need to beam some people back. That gets us 20 and 20 more charges. Okay, so you guys site to site right next to the auto mortar. And then attack it. And then site to site right back here. Okay. That was so gross. That was amazing. Are these guys coming in? Looks like they want to come in. Let's continue to like bait them. Oh man. Oh, this would be so good. Let's turn these on. Gilbert, can you outside a loud area? Newton, we're going to go ahead and tell you to go inside the ship. And you are going to prioritize flicking. And I realize we still have a ship zone. We had to land the ship down here for a second. So let's go ahead and clear that. And inside. Oh. Okay, Newton. So you're flicking that. Zone. Where is the zenith? Okay. Newton's on that, and then you're gonna flick that, and then you're gonna flick that. Let's turn that one on as well. And I guess let's turn these on. Our power production is pretty wild, so I think we're just gonna leave those on constantly. Okay, you guys up front. We have been able to get most of our Odyssey Expedition folks equipped with proton carbines. If you take a look at their gear, most of them are rocking good ones. I think we have one excellent one. And so if we take a look, excellent means quick reload. So we should see that one firing off like a bit more. You guys can line up. Go here. Okay, move in. Let's move in. Oh, how close. Let's have you stand like right at the edge, and then you guys like behind. Okay. Okay, and then our... Oh, Macy, you're not here. Oh, Macy, you're not doing so bad right now. Did the psychic drone go away? No, we're just dealing with it better. Okay. Range on that guy is pretty excellent, so I think this will keep baiting them over. Okay, let's get our snipers up front. Macy and Alexi. Okay, can this reach? Not really. Okay, we're gonna start moving in, and we're gonna try and work on some of these turrets, maybe see if we can get some chain reactions going. Oh, I see a shield of some sort. What kind of shield is this? It's a high shield. That doesn't impact us at all. Oh, burn. Okay. Sight to sight on this guy. Let's get back. Oh, missed one. I deconstructed that shield. This would have been a great time to have the shield running and for us to just be standing in it. Rookie mistake. Okay. And we're just standing in the fire because of that burner. Okay, so, or sorry, not standing in the fire, standing in the water because of that burner. Biren, let's get you home, my dude. Let's get you in a hospital. I didn't realize that you were down there. I don't know how I missed you. Armstrong. Laser can't. Oh no! Wait. Is there a Cyclops? Oh no! Armstrong, the first child that like joined us. I can't believe that happened. Laser cannon. Was it friendly fire? Oh, because you had the phaser cannon. Hold on. Missed the laser cannon turret. It was our turret. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's get out of the way. Let's back up. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I feel so bad about that. Like, obviously. Okay. We are gonna have to... Miscellaneous. Where is miscellaneous? We are going to... put the sarcophagus down. I don't know where. Maybe just like in this hallway. Put a couple down. Is your body at risk of being on fire? Not currently. Moving. Why don't you come work on that? Magnus, you're gonna go search and destroy. Okay, Magnus, you're free to go. Oh, that was awful. Okay, Armstrong, you're right there. You're gonna be fine. Orders. Oh, man. What year is it? It's year 4. We've had our first death. Magnus, I thought I told you were free to go. We were able to secure a mech high shield, which is pretty nice. I guess we'll throw that on the ship. I would want to, like, throw it right there. There would not be bad. Let's get this elsewhere, and then we'll move these tables up. Okay, well, it was pretty smooth other than, like, losing a colonist. Jade. Where's our soothe? Psychic soothe pulsar. Ended up in this bridge. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Newton. Go ahead and activate the soothe pulsar just because we still have our psychic droner going. Biren, are you gonna be fine? You're gonna be fine. I guess you guys are all unrestricted at this point. Vex as well. Okay. Well, that'll help a little bit. I don't think it's going to help a lot. Losing someone definitely isn't going to be helpful. So if we take a look, psychic drone minus 30. Strange feeling plus 15. So that's counteracting about half of it. And then, I don't know, dude, colonist died, -3. Was anyone like super friends with him? Do you have like a social tab? Lover move in was your lover. Oh, yes. She's not pregnant, but they were sharing a bed. Okay, well, we'll get this cleaned up. We'll have a little funeral for move-in. Or, sorry, for Armstrong. Also one of like the contributor names from YouTube, so I'm sorry that your pawn died, and sorry that it was my fault. Okay, I just realized we don't actually have like a funeral ritual for burying a colonist. We have one for a cremation. I don't know. I maybe will cremate him one day, but for now I just want to memorialize him this way. Epitaph, we have Gideon Armstrong, born 13th of April, May, 4677, died the 8th of April, May, 5504. Time as a colonist, 3.9 years. Yeah. Yeah, he might have been our first joiner. I can't recall. I know he was very, very early to the party. It was either like him or Reed, I think. We are getting ready to launch the ship, so I've kind of put people in their zones. I'm gonna go ahead and lock those doors for now. We are making some adjustments to our power grid. So we are kind of rerouting some things around here. We're going to put in some power switches here, and that is because we are going to install some defensive pods around our base. So we're going to put in some bigger turrets, some smaller turrets, some walls in between. So like if this section has problems and it explodes, this section is still good to go. We'll put a shield in there. I just want to see how robust the shields are, if they can withstand some of these raids that we're having. If they can, then we'll get rid of these separations. We'll throw some more turrets in them. Obviously, we cannot power all 4 of these all at the same time. So that's where these switches are going to come in. I'm going to like route a power cable up this way and down here. We'll route a power cable down this way over to that one, and then we'll route some power cables over to these guys. Excuse me. I have a little hiccup there. Let's go ahead and pop up into space, though. I don't know who all is in here. I know that Kiff, Dale, Crimson are in here, so we'll make sure that they are part of the flight crew. But we are going to go get those grav cores that have been sitting up in space for a very, very long time. And we... Why is my selection not working? I thought we had the mod that lets us land in open space. I'll have to check that out. Actually, yeah, let me check that out right now. I know I have it. Maybe it's just not loaded. Well, I do have the mod loaded. It's not letting us select space tiles, which is weird. I'm wondering if maybe it's like a compatibility issue with SNR core, so I'll have to investigate and see why exactly that's not loading. I did have to do some things to be able to get us to like launch anchor relays and relays into empty space, so maybe I'll have to go take a look at the empty space landing mod and see if I'm doing something that's breaking it. But I did test, and we can launch onto the anchor relay. So we're going to select that point. We'll click next. We'll hit confirm, and I'm just going to kick everyone out. I know that these guys are already on the ship. We have our doors locked. We'll uncheck those. So everyone else that's like incidentally on the ship will come with us. Let's go ahead and begin. And there they go. Perfect. Okay. And while those guys are off, actually, that happened pretty quickly. It doesn't matter where we land since space is empty right now. Go ahead and keep that door forbidden so that they don't go like wandering out to the empty space. Our cooldown is 10 hours. If we go out to our view, we should be within transporter range. We could check out the abandoned orbital platform. All of these guys should be 100% on vac resistance, except Oaken, since he's wearing the medical stuff. We would want to send like 6 of them. So probably Magnus Viren and maybe you 3 or you 4. Okay, let's go ahead and get these guys set back up so that they can actually get some work done. And charges 6. Oh, we need more transporter charges. Cooldown on the ship is 9 hours, so it's not that long. I think it might take longer to get these charges going. Should have checked that before we took off. Okay, this is interesting. We're getting raiders in space. Ooh, you are wearing sunglasses. You're wearing some power armor. What is your vacuum resistance, my dude? 97%. We have our... Oh my gosh, this map. Very big. Okay. We have our turrets on those. So that's probably not much of a problem. This guy landed inside the ship. Okay. That is a little bit of a problem. As soon as, if this guy can make it to us before he runs out of like vacuum resistance, then our turrets will take care of him. That's not a big deal. Okay, we are good. We have 4 here. We have 6 here. Let's go ahead and assemble a away team. Let's get Viren, Magnus. You guys have good guns. Not enough transporter charges. What are you talking about? We have, well, I guess 3, and then we'll do 3 more. Let's accept you guys to start with. Beam out, and let's go ahead and select our beam-in location. Let's just say like right there. You guys drafted. Let's get another beam going. 1, 2, 3. Actually, let's send Dael. Accept. Okay, and then we will choose a location right here. And let's go. Oh, we don't need to breach any doors if we go there. I guess we'll check this area out first. Grav core detected. Okay, we got some of these guys. Have you guys group up right there. Okay. Got some droids. Oh, and some turrets. Oh, it took some damage there. You guys get away. Magnus, can you get away as well? Magnus, you can. Okay. Great job. Kif, prioritize that. If you guys check these out. A droid. Okay. Right up there. Hydroponics, some things to open up. Viren, you can go this way. And we have you guys head up this way. Magnus, can you melee attack it? Crimson, can you get... Okay. Blast door open. Oh, turrets, perfect. what we want. Why don't you guys pop in here? Tella, you can do that and then pop in here. Take care of that. Anything in this room? I don't think there is. Okay, grav core secured. If and Magnus. Let's get you guys up that way. And I know that there is another droid here. Found them. Why don't you guys attack that? Okay, these are probably panels. Anything else? Nothing on this side, right? There's a terminal right here. Kif, why don't you come prioritize that? You can get a shuttle engine. And then you guys attack that. Dale, why don't you come attack this door? Do we even need to hack that door? Does this... Okay, yeah, no, we don't even need to hack that door. Everyone but Kif. Right there. Okay, not bad. Theron, will you go ahead and open these sealed crates? I see 4 orders. We have like an open order, right? So just open all of that stuff, except don't open the cryo sleep caskets, crypto sleep caskets. Cancel on those. Did we find any meals or anything? I don't think we sent any meals either, right? So 16, 6. I guess we could launch the ship over there. Oh, no, we can't. We're not close enough. We could launch the ship here. Oh, we can land in space now. It was just being weird about like selection before. Let's go ahead and, since we're going to have to take off to get to this one anyway, let's move the ship. Confirm. Begin. Okay. Okay, ship coming in for a landing. And... okay, move the ship. It's a little closer to this mechanoid platform, so we'll be able to like launch the ship to that in about 20 hours. We do need some transporter charges. I just had to send Alexi over here because there was no food, surprisingly. No food scavenged on this site. We did get 189 grav panels, so they're just gonna have to like sleep on the floor, recreate, open some things up until these guys get 7 charges for us and can bring them back to the ship. I'm realizing that we need more infrastructure. Like we could do some wall pattern buffers in here. That would be really good, so that we have more charges on the ship. We need more charges than we need consoles, so we probably don't need both of these consoles going forward. We've also started working on kind of the electrical infrastructure and putting these platforms down, so hopefully we can get these up and running before we have any like critical raids going on. We haven't built any more prefab geothermal, and that's because we're only at 6 prefab components. So as soon as we can get some more of those built, we can also just dramatically increase the power that we're generating at the colony, which will be good for all the things. Anyhow, I'm going to stop rambling now. I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for hanging out with me today. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.